Sometimes the people who know your secrets are the ones who weaponize them first. That line stayed in Mira's head long after the drama ended, after the tears, the chaos, and the ultimate betrayal. This isn't just a story about friendship. It's about trust, power, and what happens when someone decides your truth is content. Mira and Jackson had been best friends for over a decade. They met in high school, both outsiders, both ambitious, both painfully human. Jackson was charismatic, the kind of person who could walk into a room and steal all the light. Mira was quieter, thoughtful, the kind of friend who held space for your darkest days. In their 20s, Jackson became a creator, a lifestyle influencer with just the right mix of wit and vulnerability. His content blew up. Millions followed his healing journey, his authentic talks, his safe space, and behind every emotional caption, Mira, she was his ghostwriter, confidant, even therapist at times. No one knew. She never asked for credit. But everything shifted the night she found the folder. It was a shared drive. Mira had uploaded a few brand scripts for him and noticed something odd. A file titled Mira Potential. Out of curiosity, she opened it. Inside were recordings of their private voice calls, screenshots of their deepest text convos, even photos of Mira crying, all labeled with tags like panic attack, breakdown, use later, backup content. She froze. Her trauma wasn't a memory to him, it was a draft, a possible post, a way to trend. Then came the final blow. A sponsorship pitch he wrote to a mental health app. I have raw, unreleased content of a friend's genuine anxiety spiral. It's powerful, vulnerable, and real perfect for a story-driven campaign. He called her content. What followed was a confrontation that played out like a movie. Mira didn't scream. She didn't cry. She simply looked him in the eye and asked, "Do you know how many people think you're healing when you've just been harvesting?" Jackson tried to explain. He said, "I was helping you get your voice heard. I was going to tell you, But his eyes didn't match his words. They were already calculating damage control. Mira left. Quietly. She never exposed him. But she did one thing. Started her own channel, not for revenge, for truth. In her first video, she said, "The most dangerous people in your life aren't always loud or violent. Sometimes they're the ones who smile the warmest, say all the right words, and know exactly how to frame your pain for clicks." The comments exploded. Thousands shared similar stories, from stolen ideas to emotional manipulation to being packaged as side characters in someone else's rise to fame. This isn't a story about influencers. It's a story about boundaries, emotional consent, and the difference between sharing and using. If this story hit a nerve, that's okay. It should. Tell us in the comments. Have you ever had your pain turned into someone else's profit, or felt used for someone's brand? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because your voice deserves to be heard on your own terms. And remember, not everyone who listens is your friend. Some are just taking notes.